Hey everyone, Will from Project BIZ here. Today I'm going to be doing the full review of the Soundskins Sound Deadening that I installed in the car a couple of months back. Now, at the time I installed it, I kind of said that I'd do a review straight away, but what I decided to do was wait a little while, simply because I know from past experience that you can often have a bit of a placebo effect with that kind of mod. You put it in the car and you think, well, wow, it made a massive difference, you know, this is awesome, and then after a couple of weeks you kind of realize, you know what, it actually didn't make any difference at all, or the difference was minimal, and I was just kind of imagining it. So I thought I'd wait a little while before I did the review, just to make sure that what I was saying was as accurate as possible. So onto the review. Now, there's two things that you are looking for with sound deadening usually. One of those things is that it improves the audio quality, so your stereo sound quality, and the second thing is that it reduces the ambient road noise coming into the car. So I can definitely say that it has made a difference to both of those things. Now, for me, I was interested in both of those qualities, but for some people are only interested in reducing road noise. Other people are only interested in improving sound quality. So what I'll say straight off the bat is that I'm running really wide tires on this car. I'm running 255s on the rear and 225s on the front, so almost double the thickness of some of your average street cars. I think like a Honda Jazz or something like a Prius or something's only got about half the width of the tire. So I'm generating a lot more road noise to begin with. But having said that, I definitely noticed the difference straight away in the road noise, and I'm finding that just driving around normally, it feels a lot more comfortable, and you know, I forget that I'm on the freeway and stuff like that because it's just less noisy. So it's definitely made an improvement to the road noise levels inside the car. Now, having said that, there's additional things that you can do to improve it even further. These Soundskins that I'm talking about today are only installed in the doors. So obviously, if you were to add extra sound deadening into your wheel wells and into your boot and areas like that around the wheels, you get an even bigger improvement. Obviously, the trade-off there is that you're adding a lot of extra weight to your car. Now, these Soundskins compared to some other brands are quite lightweight, but it's still a fair bit of extra weight that you'd be adding. So you really need to kind of weigh up whether it's worth adding that extra weight if you're going to be taking the car to the track, for example, whether the road noise or the sound quality improvement is really worth it considering the extra weight that you're putting in. Now, in the case of these Soundskins, I think it was only about 6 kilos extra that I'm adding. So, I mean, if I was really that worried about it, I could just jump off, go to the gym and jump around a little bit and lose a couple of kilos. So I really don't see it as being that big of an issue, a couple of kilos. But if your car's primarily a track car, then yeah, you definitely want to sort of consider whether you want to be doing that mod. But yeah, and there's other things to consider as well, like, you know, whether you want to be pulling your doors apart and stuff. But this kit is very easy to install, as you saw in the video earlier. So now the second thing to talk about is sound quality. Now, I think I should probably explain a little bit about how exactly this works before I review it. So a speaker, basically, the way it works is it vibrates the air, and that vibration then transmits through the air and into your ear canal, and that's what your eardrum is moved by, and that's what creates the sound. Well, that's what creates the vibration that your brain perceives as sound. So what happens is when a speaker agitates, when the cone agitates on a speaker, a lot of that acoustic energy is sort of spilled out around the speaker, so it's not all necessarily projected forward from the speaker, and that's one of the reasons why proper enclosures are really important with subwoofers and that kind of thing in particular. But what happens with car doors in particular is because you've got a big aluminium or steel skin right behind your speaker, a lot of that acoustic energy gets wasted because it's absorbed by the metal and then transmitted out. So you get a lot of what we call sound spill, which is when you can hear a stereo outside the car, or you get all that nasty vibration and stuff. So what we're trying to do with the sound deadening is really sort of minimize that and make sure that as much acoustic energy as possible is being transmitted into the car where you can hear it. Obviously, there's a finite amount of energy that's produced by the speaker, so the more energy you can get into your ear, the louder and clearer the music's going to sound. So it's pretty simple science, but it definitely makes a difference. So what I can say with these Soundskins is they definitely made a massive improvement to the sound quality in my stereo. Now, I'm not running a hugely high-end stereo in this car, but as I said from the very start of the channel, it was never going to be about sound quality in particular. But having said that, it's nice to have decent sound, and it's definitely made an improvement for me, so absolutely would say it's worth it. So whether you're looking at sound quality or just reducing noise levels inside your car, I definitely would recommend these Soundskins. Very easy company to deal with as well, which makes a difference. But yeah, really highly rate them and would definitely recommend them. So hopefully you found this video useful. If there's anything else you'd like to know about sound deadening and acoustic energy and all that kind of sciencey stuff, let me know. Happy to do another video and go into it a little bit more detail, but I didn't want to ramble on too much in this video. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure you smash the subscribe button and the like button as always. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.